Ed Hews. Woo!
Just wait and see what's here for you. We want to show you what's new here on Ed Hews. So get ready for the news now. Tune in today, let me hear you say, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa.
4, 3, 2, let's dance. You know what you gon' be, Mike? Let me hear you say this loud and clear.
Just wait and see what's here for you. We want to show you what's new here on Ed Hews. So get ready for the news now. Tune in today, let me hear you say, whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Hey there, miners, and isn't today the cat's meow?
I love cats, and their meows too. But what does that mean?
You know, berries, cat's pajamas, bee's knees.
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you speaking tongues?
Nah, you know, a drugstore cowboy like myself has to find a way to stay hip with all the bear cats out there.
Not understanding what a bear cat is. Are you sure you're not talking crazy here?
Toots, if we're here beating our gums, who's gonna pitch to that bird Jackie with announcements?
Jackie's a bird?
Dame, you have so much to learn. Here's Jackie with announcements.
Hey everyone, once again, it's time for announcements.
Sophomores and juniors, if you are interested in being a teacher's aide, office aide, or an academic tutor next year, get a permission form from the office and turn it in Wednesday, March 24th.
And if you ever need help in math or English, check these dates and see when you can get help after school.
Class of 2013 meets today at lunch in room 353. Bowling Club meets today at lunch in room 314. Spanish Club meets today at room 609.
I really don't know where you're trying to get at here. First you talk about cats meowing, and now you're telling me that Jackie turned into a bird.
No, now no need to get all upset. I'm just beating my gums.
Are your gums hurt?
No, you won't hear any beef from me.
Oh my god, I have beef coming out of your mouth. What's going on here?
Whoa, while Andy is all balled up, here's a copacetic question of the day.
Hey, we're back with random question of the day, and today's question is, what teacher are you most similar to?
I'd have to say Mr. Zavaleta because we both like the same things. We both like to, draw and make art stuff, and that's probably who I'd have to say.
Mr. McGlasson, because I'm very intelligent.
Mr. Hawkins, because we both have a beard.
I'm going to say I'm most like Mr. Waters because he's pretty cool and I'm pretty cool.
I'd have to say Mr. Brown. I would think I'm more like Mrs. Ford because I like to dance and I'm pretty good at it, so...
I think I'm most like Mr. Wood because I'm always so happy.
I'm most like Mrs. Ziesler because I'm smart, beautiful, responsible, bright.
I'm like Mr. Waters, because I'm super cool.
Mr. Sill, because we both love movies.
I'm like Mr. Sheaf because he's funny.
I think I'm most like Mr. McGlasson. I don't like when kids eat in class.
What teacher? Tim McGlasson, of course. But I like to be more like Bryce Sandry because he's so good looking,
Miss Story, duh. Because we're young and independent and we don't need a guy.
I'm like Mr. Waters because I can grow a beard in a week.
If you could be like any teacher at El Diamante, who would you be like?
Wait a minute. Wait. Stop.
Me and Kara Ford, Mrs. Ford, are exactly alike. I'm really light on my feet, can really bust a move, and I'm a good dancer,
Probably like Mr. Neese. I don't know, he's pretty chill. Call of Duty, teach history, day in the life.
I say I'm more like Gostanian because we like to hunt.
Mr. Conrad because he's like goofy and I'm goofy and we're both funny.
Well, it has to be two of them. Wada because I love cameras, and Niece because we're both ripped.
Well, that was it. We'll be back next week with another question.
Maybe the reason why you're talking tongues today is because you fell and hit your head again.
Listen here, doll. That hasn't happened yet this week, so I'm just dandy.
Well, while we're on the subject of injuries, check out this story on Pennies for Patients.
Hey miners, you may not know what Pennies for Patients is, so here's Jessica Leal to tell you more.
Pennies for Patients is an organization
where we collect pennies and other kind of money for kids in hospitals that have cancer, and Interact Club is doing that this year. We should donate so that we can help the patients in the hospitals that don't have enough money for their own families to pay for their health. So everyone should donate and we can hopefully save lives with it. The kids are walking around school with boxes that say pennies for patients on them. So if you guys just donate however amount of money you guys like, that'd be great.
Well, miners, remember to donate. Everything counts.
Now, don't be a piker and donate. So Andy, are you really that flabbergasted by the way I'm talking?
A little bit, yeah. This is almost worse than the time I got into an adult conversation with my parents.
Easy there, doll. Don't get all teary-eyed with me. It can't be that bad.
Yes, it is. Talking about politics and healthcare isn't very fun, especially when I don't even know what politics or healthcare even is.
Now, you're pulling my leg, right?
Here's a story about batteries and green stuff that can save our planet.
There are over 3 billion batteries that are sold in the U.S. every year. Most of them end up in landfills, which produce harmful waste for the environment. El Diamante is starting their own battery collection in your homeroom. Here's Mr. Miller to tell us more.
Batteries contain both cadmium and mercury, both of which are heavy metals that we do not want to put into our landfill because they can potentially end up in our water supply. The batteries themselves will be picked up and delivered to Consolidated Waste Management through the city of Visalia and probably end up in a hazardous waste facility like Kettleman until we develop some technologies to recycle them better.
The winning homeroom of the battery recycle collection is awarded a pizza party from Visalia.
So every homeroom should have a bag. The goal is to fill that with batteries, and April 15th we will be collecting these and weighing these, and the winning homeroom gets a pizza party courtesy of the Environmental Committee in the city of Visalia.
All right, miners, so show your miner spirit and fill up these bags in your homeroom. And you know, it's a good way to help out the environment and prepare yourself for Earth Day.
You know, I was totally kidding back there about not knowing what politics and healthcare is, right?
Jeez, you're really starting to act like a dumb Dora.
I always paid attention in Perez's class. I learned a lot about cheetahs.
Well, speaking of animals, here's the lounge lizard Chris with sports.
Holy cow, Chris is a lizard now?
Hey guys, how's it going? Congrats to the girls 4x4 team for setting a new record with a time of 4 minutes and 6 seconds on Saturday at the Golden West Invitational, and the boys tennis team for taking down their WIL rival, the Redwood Rangers, on Monday. Softball traveled up to Fresno to take on a group of Grizzlies on Tuesday. Check out the score. Today, boys tennis will head over to Lemoore to face off against the Tigers of Lemoore High, as the track team will compete with Mount Whitney and Redwood over at Mineral King Bowl at 4. Tomorrow, boys golf will host at Valley Oaks Golf Course at 2, and the swim team will defend at home against Redwood High at 4, followed up by baseball at home at 4 and softball away at 4:30, both taking on Mount Whitney. That's everything for now, so I'll catch all you miners later.
Brandon, I'm scared. Are we all going to turn into animals now?
I think someone needs to throw in our cheaters and take a look in the mirror.
The show's over now. Can we talk normal now, please?
Now that's baloney. But we do need to say goodbye before we get the old bum's rush.
When the cameras turn off, I am going to punch you.
Have a swell week, and we'll see all you dames and darbs on Friday. Nah, toots. But if... Sorry.
The show is over now. Talk normal now, please.
Now that's baloney. Sorry.
That's everything for now, so I'll catch... Oh, dang it. Oh, man.
That hasn't happened yet this week.
So you're just Andy.
What?
You forgot that I'm just Andy.
Oh, so I'm just Andy. Sorry, I didn't see that.